Lord. Okay. That went by faster than I expected it to. Maybe I should have the walkthrough up. I think I'm okay is like towards the sweet ending. Hang on. Let me stop being a dingus for 5 seconds. Because I don't want to dilly-dally too much here. I don't want to dilly-dally too much. Because I know the Yandere ending is going to take a lot. Why pronouns? What do you mean, why pronouns? I confused. I confused. I can't find the walkthrough. Da-da. Oh, here it is. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm feeling great. I'm actually feeling great. Really? I'm glad. Well, it's just... If it wasn't for you, I don't think I would have survived. You even treated my frostbitten hands and all. Thank you so much. Because I go by she, her pronouns. He's blushy. Mister. Sorry. You just caught me off guard. By the way, I'm sorry about changing your clothes without permission. It was kind of an emergency since you were... Oh yeah, okay, so we read that. Or worse, much worse. Well, duh. Why does it have to be in game? Oh, so people that, so people can feel more attuned to the character they choose. So they can act, because Aspen, the default character, is they, them, aka non-binary. So they gave us the option of she, her, he, him, or they, them. So if we choose to play as a self-insert, we could actually, you know, relate to the character a bit more because it's our gender, the gender that we want to go by. Thank goodness. I can't believe he was worried. Okay. Skippity-doo-dah. Okay, we did... Actually, breakfast sounds wonderful. Albeit. Some of these choices are going to be the same as last time, which is why I'm mostly skipping. Yes, do it. This is the one. I remember this one. Mandy wanted us to do blush, so we did blush, but I think this time we're gonna go with giving him a nickname too. Thanks, Jewel. Worth it. Oh, we broke him. No problem. I guess he wasn't expecting that. Crowe doesn't seem to mind, though. He even looks happy. How cute. Wait, what did you go with? We went with choosing his nickname. I mean, giving him a nickname, too. Hey, I spooky. I had 2 teaspoons of sugar and stir. Better? A lot. Thank you. Maybe the bitter taste will grow on you with time. Nah. Nah, I don't like it a bitter. I don't like it a bitter. I'd love to stay. Really? I'd love to. We chose that one last time, too. Ah! Keep the book right with me. I'm not going to put it back. It's just a book. No big deal if I want to read it, right? Besides, he did say I could make myself at home, so I just noticed my big head's in the way. So not the game. I wanted to move me. Big head's in the way of stuff. People who like bitter are psychopaths. Agreed. Agreed. I couldn't even read what he said. Hey, wait, that's not fair. What did he say? Oh. Oh, wait. Thanks for waiting, Snowflake. Crowe stares at the book in my hands. That's... Did that one in particular catch your eye? Yeah? Just in case, I inspect the hardcover from all sides. Is there anything I'm missing? Sorry, was this off limits? No, not at all. It's, well... I just thought it seemed interesting. Crowe?
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you write this? Yeah. Oh, he's so cute. It's not quite finished yet. You actually grabbed the one that's a work in progress. Oh. It's kind of cute seeing him embarrassed. Still is cute seeing him embarrassed. I was hoping to keep working on it this week. That's amazing, Crowe. I'm sure you'll do great.
Thank you.
By the way, if you're interested, I can show you some of my favorites later. Many of these books have taught me a lot of what I know today. There have been some especially brilliant scientists throughout history. Okay. Nom nom noms. Yeah, it's where we cut our hand. Thank you. Man, the VOD for this is going to look so weird. Yes. Oh, I can't. Oh, it lets me. Oh, I like that. Okay, thank God. It lets me know what I've. Okay, yes. You sure? Can be very bold, huh? I wasn't expecting you to answer so honestly. What can I say? I find you very interesting. You're not the only one who can tease, Crowe. I feel like you're full of surprises yourself. Uh-huh. Look out for us. Here comes the mind-boggling duo. And you said my jokes were bad.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Oh, this part's different. I mean, it's very nice here, and I like Crowe. You, on the other hand, Rory, I do not like. Scratch that. I really like Crowe. Don't get me wrong, of course. I miss my home and want to go back eventually. But, well... the bus won't even come until all the snow is removed anyway, so I don't really have a choice. So we just gonna stare at each other? Why am I talking to a crow? Not sure what I expected.
Cannot be trusted.
You cannot be trusted. Come again?
He cannot be trusted.
No, you.
He cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. He cannot be trusted. Lies. All lies.
No, you're a liar. Zoom in! Hold his hand. I'd tell you to buy me dinner first, but you've already cooked for me several times. No, I wasn't. He quickly removes his hand. You just had an eyelash under your eye. Right. It's true, see? Crowe shows me his thumb in a panic. Relax, dude. I was just kidding. Or was I? You're not the only one who can tease, you know. Of course. Cutie. Anyway. I'm telling you guys, that was our fight. He's been so kind to me. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. I mean, yeah, he lashed out first yesterday. Not to mention he's being really secretive, so I lost my temper. But in comparison to everything he's done for me, I don't think I could hate him, even if he ends up being a criminal. I can't believe that went through my mind just now. Maybe I'm crazier than I thought. Still, the fact that Crowe's not telling me everything, no matter how good he feels about me, no matter how good he feels about me, means he doesn't trust me completely. I have to do something to change that. And for that, I need more information. Zoom in. I think he'd like that. Crowe's not here. This is where we cook pancakes. What if he decides to kick me out after all? I'm sorry. I went too far yesterday. It wasn't right. You even went as far as to make breakfast for us and all. I panicked, and before I could stop myself, I ended up saying hurtful things. I hope you can forgive me, Althemia. I'm sorry, too. For the record, your lettuce hair is rad as hell. Thank you for apologizing, Crowe. I can't say I wasn't mad, but I didn't fare much better, honestly. I'm sorry, too. Also, for the record, I think your lettuce hair is rad as hell. Lettuce hair? Althemia! You should see your face. I mean it, though.
Thank you.
If only you trusted me enough to tell me what's bothering you, too. That darn Crowe done took my Grammy. I release one of my hands from his grasp and caress his cheek. But he pulls back. Crowe, I want you to trust me. Okay, we did disanswer choice ironically yesterday. Last time we streamed it, which was Friday, I think. We should be able to talk better after we both get some sleep. I'm not going anywhere. I need answers. And once I get them, Do I actually need to go back home? I mean, that is a good question. We don't seem to like our job, so, you know, maybe we could stay. And better head to my room. Earlier, when I mentioned the talking bird, he reacted. He looked anxious, scared even. Maybe he's worried about how I'm going to react. And where does the blood pact fall in all of this? What does it even mean? There has to be something I can do. What if that stupid bird is threatening him to do stuff against his will? I have to make sure Crowe trusts me. Whatever happens, I'll make sure he trusts me. Figures I couldn't sleep. Well, who can blame me with how action-packed yesterday was? Scratch that. With how action-packed this whole week has been. A lot has happened in a very short time. But what surprises me the most is myself. I mean, normally people would be scared and put off by Crowe and this whole situation, right? Especially given how much he's lied. He even pushed me against a wall yesterday. Who's to say he won't go even farther? And yet, I didn't mind. I didn't mind it one bit. He was showing me his true self, or, well, the part of himself that he didn't want to show. Rather, because I wouldn't say he's never been genuine. I was more worried about him kicking me out if I discovered all of his secrets and his relationship with the red-eyed crow. I was more hurt by the fact that he didn't trust me, lied to me even, than I was about the subject of the lie itself. What is this? Why do I have such strong feelings for him when it's only been a week since I met him? I've known other people for far, far longer, but I've never felt this kind of connection with anyone else. I must be crazy. Hello? Althemia, are you awake? I am. God, I'm so glad you answered. Yes, indeed. Not much of a point pretending I'm not here, right? Could you be any more awkward, Althemia? You need lessons on socialization skills. Pronto. Still, he hasn't left, so I'm probably overthinking. Did you want to ask me anything? Look, there's something really important I have to tell you. Yeah, I'll bet. Is it about yesterday? In a way. Will you let me ask questions too? Of course. He sounds anxious. I wish I could hug him right now. Can you come to my room? We'll talk there. Sure thing. Let me get changed and I'll knock on your door once I'm ready.
Thank you.
Aww. Alright, let's do this. Once I take the clothes I'm going to wear from the wardrobe, I head to the bathroom for a quick shower. Okay. Hopefully, I didn't take long. Let me move my mic a little closer. La la la. Didn't even wash my hair so I could be faster. After a couple of minutes of mulling over silly stuff, I knock on the door. Crowe. Come in. Whoa. Although the room is unfamiliar, I found myself comforted by the coziness of the same cabin walls I've already become so familiar with. As expected, Crowe's space is full of books and research papers scattered throughout his work desks, shelves, and even the floor. The desk also has a cupboard on top filled to the brim with bottles of plants, medicine, creams, and other indistinguishable vessels. What takes me more by surprise, though, are the paintings covering part of the walls and the easel lying against the window. Wow, these look amazing. I almost thought they were photos with all the detail. Thank you. Painting is a hobby of mine. It helps me clear my head and relax, especially when I'm not feeling well. I guess you could call it a kind of meditation. It suits you. Do you like drawing too? Very much so, though I sometimes draw for research purposes too. Makes sense. Your drawings in the Crowe book were really good. And the Crowe painting. I took a few steps to give it a closer look. No red eyes. Instead, they're more of a bluish black. Deep and mystic. I love it too. You're an amazing artist, Crowe.
Thank you.
I'll make you one sometime. I'd like that. We stay silent for a few moments, not sure how to continue the conversation. Small talk can only get you so far, after all. We need to address the elephant in the room. The tension proves to be too much even for me, so I try to break the silence. Sorry, do you mind if we get to the topic at hand? Or he could break the silence. Yep, that works too. We really need to talk. Oh, yeah, for sure. I was about to tell you the same thing, actually. Ready when you are. I'm all ears. Crowe nods and signals me towards the bed while he sits on the desk chair. Once he makes sure I'm comfortable, he takes a deep breath and looks me right in the eye. First thing first, is there anything you want to ask? Wait, let me rephrase that. Is there anything you need to ask, no matter what? Well, to be honest, there's one thing in particular that I can't get out of my mind. Go ahead. You know, the talking bird with the fucking red eyes. Are you human? That's not the question I expected to ask. Crowe audibly gasped as if that wasn't the question he was expecting. Soon enough, however, the surprise was replaced with a sad smile. Yes. And no. Huh? Now it's my turn to gasp. Wait. What? How does that work? My body's pretty much the same as any other human being, with some expectations. I mean, exceptions. My stars, I can't read. What are those? One of them you can probably already guess. Your eyes. Crowe's eyes are a very distinctive red, and I doubt it's due to some kind of rare pigmentation. Still, lots of people use color contacts nowadays, so I didn't think much of them. At first. The more I looked into his eyes, though, the more I noticed a certain glow to them. A glow that made me shiver every time I felt his gaze. You were the one watching me when I went outside to meet the red-eyed Crowe, weren't you? That's right. Well, or more accurately, the bird's eyes were watching you.
I can see through the eyes of crows in Winter Hollow.
Huh. Is that why your eyes are red? Yes. Okay, that's kinda rad, not gonna lie. Why does your answer not surprise me? Because I'm full of surprises. You just expect the unexpected, my guy. What about the other thing? Knowledge. Oh, this is what he was talking about in the other ending.
Knowledge about nature.
As much as I can learn stuff from books, it will never compare to the knowledge I can receive firsthand from the environment itself. Even if there's a deep darkness within it. Even if I can't leave the area anymore. Even if I have to enter the darkness myself. I'm willing to make that sacrifice. Why do I feel like there's still something he's not telling me? You heard what I was talking about with the crow the other day, didn't you? I nod. Do you remember what he said? Who could forget something like that? He said you had a blood pact. Exactly. What is that bird anyway? Some kind of demon? There were others like him too.
They're red scavengers. Demonic animals who feed on human blood and meat.
So he didn't want the fucking granola bar the other day. He wanted my blood. He just took the granola bars because he could be a jackass. The hairs on the back of my neck stand up. They're not feeding on you, are they? It's me you're worried about? Yeah. You're kind of the only human here. No, Snowflake. They're feeding on other humans. Humans that I've been getting for them whenever they died in the snowstorms. Wait, but that doesn't make sense. You have so much food. Can't they feed on that? I'm afraid my reserves are limited, Althemia. I did get a huge supply when I moved here, though, and I tried to preserve as much as I could in my pantry. I wasn't born in a hunter-gatherer village for nothing. You have a pantry? Wait, no, we can talk about that later. Even so, if you have that many reserves they could eat, it's not that simple, Snowflake. They need humans to survive. And, as I mentioned before, I can't leave the area. It's part of the blood pact. Are these scavengers some kind of weird vampire ghoul birds? Yes. Holy shit. Okay, now everything's starting to make sense. That fucking bird tried to set me up. He tried to make me despise Crowe so he could get his gourmet human dinner. Yet, for some reason, Crowe was taking too long. You said one of the things they gave you was knowledge of nature. Have you learned anything else apart from what they taught you? Because no matter how almighty they might be with their demon powers, or whatever, I can't imagine a steel being good in the long run. There's only so much nature in Winter Hollow, you know? If you can even call it nature nowadays, that is. Eternal winter isn't very typical, and I imagine even the demon crows are becoming antsy with a few humans passing by. A Crowe clenches his fist. He doesn't elaborate, but doesn't deny anything either. Why aren't you blaming me? Huh? What do you mean? Please tell me you're joking. I seriously don't know what you're talking about.
I fed humans to demon birds.
You didn't have a choice.
I was going to do the same with you.
That thought did cross my mind. But you didn't.
No.
Why? Crowe bites his lip so hard I can almost taste the iron myself. I just want to reach out to him. Why? Crowe? I'm sure you're already tired of hearing me say this all the time, but the weather in Winter Hollow is very unpredictable. It wasn't always like this. Farmers actually lived here before. What? For real? Every year they would stay for 3 whole seasons, then leave before winter even began. Also, their cattle didn't have to withstand the cold. Of course, this was when the weather was actually normal. When the village was still called late in spring. Late in spring. I see. So that sign I saw yesterday was the real deal then. What happened? No one knows. What? The fucking winter just... We go into an eternal winter in one small spot and no one knows? But the demon bird... Believe me, I'm not fond of them either, but they're not to blame for the never-ending winter. They're just the reason why I made the pact in the first place. I just couldn't bring myself to leave late in spring.
I had to know what was causing this strange weather, how it affected nature, how it possessed other animals to survive under such harsh conditions.
Whoa. But, of course, I'm only human. I couldn't possibly risk it to the point where my body would break. I needed something more powerful. That's when I met the red scavengers. How the fuck did you even find them? Did they find you or did you find them? They never appeared before that? No. That's what's so strange. I knew late in spring top to bottom, yet I'd never seen creatures like them. They're strong enough to withstand blizzards. They just don't have the energy to kill humans or move them around. So that's why you made the pact. Yes. I never really killed any humans myself, though. The snowstorms did all the work for me. Well, not all the work. There are times the snow covers the corpses so much I have to get a shovel. It's been harder to spot them too lately. I don't know how long these demons can take without eating humans to survive. But if it's been as long as Crowe is implying, they must have been desperate. And me conveniently passing by was the chance they needed. If that's the case, why am I different then? From what I'm getting, it seems that you've been struggling with getting any humans in the area. Why leave me be? I was surprised myself. Huh?
You were the only one who asked for help.
I was? You can't be serious. Oh my stars, she was thinking the same thing I was.
Unbelievable, right? Out of all the people who got stuck here, you were the only one who desperately tried to survive.
What?
That made me curious about you. It made me respect you.
Did nobody else care for their life enough to want to survive? Like what?
Even though you arrived so incredibly unprepared, you still made everything you could with whatever you had at your disposal.
Well, that's not confusing at all. Why didn't anyone else try to call out for help? I don't understand. I think he may be giving me too much credit here, but I want to keep listening to him.
You were so amazing. I just had to get to know you.
I am so confused. Why, if they also found this cabin, why didn't they call out for help? I'm so confused. And I ain't getting over that. And you ended up being so much more than I could have possibly expected. You want to know why I didn't feed you to the red scavengers? You want to know why I didn't care about them anymore?
Because I love you.
But I understand if you don't feel the same, of course. Even taking into account my excuses. We only met a week ago, all things considered. I don't let him finish that sentence. Oh, I kissed him. The perfect silencing technique. It's a very quick kiss, but it should have conveyed my feelings well enough. Crowe doesn't say anything. He just stands there in shock. Red as a cranberry. I don't feel like teasing him right now, though. I'm nervous myself. Well, say something. Am I such a bad kisser?
No.
No. It's just... Is this really okay with you? Why wouldn't it be? Did you not hear what I said before? Did you not hear what I said before? You didn't have a choice. I get you could have done something that didn't sell your soul to demonic crows, I suppose. But, like, I guess I could understand why you would want to try to save nature and all that jazz. You said you loved me. I gave you my answer. He'll be the death of me. I plan on it. I'm very crazy like that. I really don't care what you did before, Crowe. I don't care what you were going to do to me either. I don't care that we've known each other for very little. I don't even care if every person in the world thinks we're a couple of deranged maniacs. I'm thinking we're a couple of deranged maniacs, and I am you. The only thing I care about is you. I care about you and want to be with you, always. Althemia. But no more lying bullshit, or I will seriously punch you in the face. I can't stand being left in the dark. God, you're so... You really don't mind that I'm such a crazy bastard. Joke's on you. I'm into that shit. Besides, I'm a crazy bastard myself. Or I will be, anyway.
Huh?
What do you mean? Take me to the red-eyed crow. It's time we see eye to eye. Time for me to get some revenge. What do you mean, day question mark? What day is this? What's going on? Ah, my hair feels so crisp and clean. It does, doesn't it? It's the perfect day for a date in the woods. Crowe tightens his grip on my hand and I squeeze back. Oh, you. And don't forget, we've got an errand to take care of first, okay? Then we can enjoy this date as much as we want. Fine. What do we gotta do? I kiss him on the cheek. Feeling bold, aren't we? I'll get you later for that. Oh, whatever do you mean? Crowe shakes his finger at me. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You're going to have to wait until we finish this job, Snowflake. Meanie. What job? After walking for a few minutes, we arrive at the road next to the waking woods. Although the snow has buried part of their bodies, a couple of humans can still be seen lying on the ground. Oh no. Did I make a pact with the crows? A little less than last time. You think Rory will be okay with this much? Honestly, he has no right to complain after everything you did for him and his siblings. Aw, don't get mad, Jewel. It's thanks to him that we have internet now. We have internet, guys! This is the best ending! Plus, not gonna lie, I think they actually enjoy sitting on the power lines, don't you think? Animal instincts must be true for demons, too. The cables are the only thing that makes sense to me. I still don't understand how that wild drive whatchamacallit. This poor soul. This poor soul. Works. Wi-Fi, Crowe. Whatever. It's all mumbo jumbo. What's important is that it gets the job done. And I guess that Vtube stuff isn't bad either. He's so cute. Come on, give me a little credit. Making all those advertisements wasn't easy, you know. And I promise I teach you all I know about the internet. Don't underestimate a freelance graphic designer. Yep, I know. He cups my face with his free hand and gives me a smooch.
Okay.
Aw.
How should we deal with the bodies this time?
Oh shit, we really did make a pact with the devil. Let's take off their clothes first. What if Rory ruins them again? I mean, you never know. They might have something useful.
Ah, you have such a beautiful mind. How can I be so lucky?
I was thinking the same thing. Then what are we waiting for? Crowe bows and signals me to go ahead with one of his hands.
After you, Snowflake.
Oh shit. I sold my soul. We done sold our souls to the demon birds. That was unexpected. Hold on, is this my route? We're about to find out what route we just got. Let's skip the credits. We can skip the credits this time. What ending did we get? It didn't tell us. Oh shit. What ending was that? That was the twisted ending. Okay. Okay. Shit. Okay. I didn't expect us to make a deal with the devil. I didn't also mean to do that again. Law. Law. I'm the crazy. Yeah, that was your ending, Lila. For sure. Write your name. I should have named our character Lila for that route. Zooming. We zooming, boys. Okay. Gotta try to get the Yandere route this time. So you guys aren't gonna like the choices, and I'm not gonna like the choices. So be prepared. Hey, dragon. I'm fine, but you shouldn't have changed my clothes. I don't think you should have changed my clothes. Oh god, I'm so sorry about that. Normally, I would ask for permission, but you had just passed out, and it was an emergency. He's got a point. I hate to admit it, but if he hadn't helped me, I'd be counting worms. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just glad you're okay. He's kind of cute, not gonna lie. If you don't mind me asking, can you tell me what happened? How did you get caught in the snowstorm? Oh, right. What can I say? A stupid crow scared the hell out of me while I was driving, and my car got a flat tire as a result. I'd rather not eat anything right now. Oh, okay. That's a shame. Wait, what? A shame? Why would it be a shame? I was looking forward to cooking for you. What? I said that you probably haven't eaten anything since yesterday. He's not wrong, but... It's okay. I actually had a pretty good meal yesterday before getting in my car. Thank you for the offer, though. Well, alright. But you at least eat some lunch later, won't you? Sure. Great. I can't wait. Can't wait to cook for some stranger? This guy sure has some weird priorities. Just as a heads up, is there anything you can't eat? No, I'm good with anything. I don't think that's a good idea. As much as I want to, I don't think Crowe would appreciate that. Or maybe he would smile and say he doesn't mind. He does seem pretty hospitable so far. No, bad Althemia. It'd still be super rude. Besides, for all I know, he could turn into someone else the moment I mess with his stuff without permission. Breakfast is ready. Huh? Did you wait long? No, not at all. All right. Huh? Crowe places a plate of scrumptious-looking pancakes on the table. Pancakes. For a moment, I think he made them for me despite what I told him before. Until he sinks his fork into the fluffy batter at us. I see you looking. Did you change your mind about wanting to eat? No, Damn you, stomach. Fucking A, stomach. Don't betray me now. What? What? I brought an extra plate and fork, just in case. What? What'd I do? Why did I do that? He gestures to his side, where there is, in fact, an extra plate and a fork. I can't believe I was so distracted by the pancakes that I didn't notice them. It's not like I haven't eaten in 3 days. Jeez. No pancakes for you. Aww. But why not? I'm fine. Don't mind me. Crowe covers his mouth and I can see his shoulders shaking. Yeah. Laugh it up. Laugh it up. I'm grounded for pancakes. That's illegal. You were saying? Shit. Without another word to add, I pick up the fork and grab the dish that Crowe conveniently slid next to me. The fluffy texture of the pancakes combined with the juiciness of the berries and the floral and sweet taste of the honey sends me right to heaven. So much for not wanting to eat anything. I can't stop. In less than 5 minutes, the pancakes are no more. It looks like someone was hungry after all. That was embarrassing. What am I, a kid? Sorry about that. Got a bit too excited. Nothing to be sorry about. I'm happy you liked them so much. They were fantastic. I never had honey this good. What type of honey is it? This is spring wildflower honey. Isn't it wonderful how the flavor and color can change so much depending on the time of the year it's harvested? Definitely. It also depends on the flowers the bees collect the nectar from. That's so cool. I'd love to try the other types of honey. Don't forget chaga tea, though. It'll warm you right up. I take the mug of chaga tea and rest my cheek on the ceramic. Protest. Please, could you maybe not call me that? We don't really know each other that well, so it's kind of... Oh god, I'm so sorry. It was completely out of line, wasn't it? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to apologize so much. No, I get it. I just have this weird habit of giving pet names to the people I like. Did he just say he likes me? Even though we just met? I still would appreciate it if you didn't call me that. Please? I understand. Thank you. Would others think this is excessive? It's not like I'm going to see this guy ever again after I get to Frostpeak Town. And yet, I still don't want someone I barely know to call me that. I have to be true to myself. It's all right, Althemia. I think it's good that you're letting it all out. He's being so sweet. I almost want to cry. But I feel embarrassed about being so vulnerable with a person I barely know. Why did the skip button disappear if we've already read this? I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure. Crowe doesn't answer right away. Instead, he lets out a deep sigh and avoids looking at me as if he was disappointed. He crosses his arms. He fidgets with his braid. He bites his lip. Once he's satisfied, he makes eye contact once again. And the way he's staring at me is so icy, it leaves me petrified. You're not sure. Then what are you sure about? What do you intend to do? What could you possibly do in this kind of situation other than what I just suggested? Because I can assure you there aren't many other options. Unless freezing to death is in your plans. Which, by the way, almost happened yesterday. Shit! Why is he being so hostile all of a sudden? Oh my god. Can you chill the hell out? I can assure you, I'm quite calm. It's you who's not thinking clearly. I just said I wasn't convinced, not that I wouldn't stay. I kind of like to keep my options open, okay? And, you know, not feeling like I'm being forced into something I don't want to do. Making decisions in the heat of the moment is generally not a good idea. Thank you for the hydrate, Mandy. I got the condensation of the drink all over me. No, you're right. I acted out of line. It's just, I'm worried about you. Not many people come around these parts. It'd be too risky for you to leave right now. Especially when you don't know the area. And I'd hope you stay for a little while longer. I really don't like the idea of staying with a stranger. A pushy one at that. But he's making a great point. I don't have much of a choice here. I mean, what else can I do? Hitchhike when I saw literally no cars around after driving for hours? Oh, yeah, sounds like a real winner, Althemia. No. It's either staying here or freezing in the cold. And I want that even less. He did help me, so I'm still willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe... Hopefully, he's not so bad. I'll stay.
Huh?
What? I'll stay. Now you're just saying that. I'm serious. I'll really stay. For now. Really? Crossed my heart and hope to die. Well, maybe not the die part. Crowe laughs.
Alrighty.
In any case, thank you for letting me stay. It's my pleasure.
We're going to have so much fun you'll never want to leave.
Stop teasing me like that or I might just believe you. Quickly put the book away. Better not risk it. I don't know why, but that book gave me the chills. And thanks for waiting, Althemia. Yeah, no problem. Something wrong? Is something wrong? You seem a bit tense all of a sudden. Busted. Fuck. Curse my inability to put on a poker face. Think of something, Althemia, quick. Oh, I was just thinking you have a lot of books. Do you perhaps like reading? Feel free to read any you like. Most of them are research-oriented, though, so I'm not sure if you'll be interested. Have you written any of them? I once heard researchers document their studies. They're a work in progress. Ooh, didn't mean to click that. I wonder if he wrote the red book I found before. You don't say. By the way, if you're interested, I could show you some of my favorites later. Good morning, Althemia. Morning! So, are you gonna tell me what you got there? I guess it does look pretty stuffed, doesn't it? Let's see. I packed our lunch, a thermos of hot tea, some tools for foraging. Reconsidering, I think I should have probably taken space into account. Hey, now, your assistant's got you covered. We can use my backpack to carry our findings. With a self-satisfying snort, I crouch and pat the bag lying at my feet. I can't. I'm sorry, Crowe, but I can't accept these. I'll be sure to return them to you once we're back.
Huh?
But why? Do you hate them that much? What? No, it's just... Well... Please don't take this personally, but I'm not very good with surprise gifts. Especially when there's no real reason to receive them. A real reason? Like what? You know... Like a birthday or something. Celebrations and all that jazz. I can't say I understand it very well. Does there need to be a specific reason to give someone a gift? No. We're just being kind of a little, cuckoo. I just thought it'd make you happy since you said you didn't have your gloves with you. And I appreciate the gesture, Crowe. I mean it. I just really can't accept them. If that's how you feel, then I won't force you. Thank you. Of course. This is so tense. I did not take the goddess of pancakes role too seriously. I just like pancakes, okay? Yeah. No comment. I see. Well, no matter. I can't help but feel like he's disappointed. But how was I supposed to answer that?
Alrighty.
Without saying anything, he points at a certain striped tree. I squint and follow his finger with my eyes. Then I see it. A blackened mass protruding from the trunk. Is that? Thank you, Althemia. Oh, what? What?
Alrighty.
Oh, I was like, where'd the text box go? It's like, did I eat it? Believe me, I really want to. Crowe was nice, sure, but maybe a little too nice. Can't complain about his cooking skills, though. Still, I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Why didn't the TTS work? Although I did hear a little static. I'll see it up with that later. Not to mention, sometimes he seems kind of desperate. Yes, it always breaks with you, Dragon. It's whatever. I did recently get a hold of a new TTS thing for the text-to-speech. I just gotta figure out how to set it up. So hopefully it'll bork up a lot less. I mean, the bus won't come until the snow is removed anyway, so I don't really have a choice if I don't want to freeze to death. Why am I talking to a crow? Zoom in. We zoom in, boys. Help yourself, Althemia. I don't want to slap his hand away. I really don't. I don't want to do it. What are you doing? Sorry, you had an eyelash under your eye, so you could have just told me, you know, I can get it myself. I feel my face with my fingers until I find a thin little hair that doesn't belong. There, I got it. I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that. You certainly did. Anyway. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Given my circumstances, I shouldn't get on his bad side. At least not until I'm sure I can leave this place. He clearly showed me his true colors yesterday. So I'll be on my best behavior until a chance to escape presents itself. For now, I'll keep my eyes open and wait patiently. The opportunity will come, and for that, I need more information. It could make him drop his guard a little. I felt like using cranberry jam instead of honey, though. I did... Crowe grabs another fork from the kitchen drawer, cuts a new piece of the pancake, and gives it to me. Well... I don't understand the Skippy thing. I guess it's one of his work in progress books that he mentioned before. Crowe must have moved it to his room. Maybe to hide it from me as well. Who knows at this point? Sorry to keep you waiting. What if he plans to do something bad to me? I'm sorry. It's fine. At least you apologized. Don't know how sincere that apology was, though. For all I know, it could be another attempt to manipulate me. It's the least I could do. It's really not, but let's not disturb the peace just yet. If I say what I'm actually thinking right now, things could backfire. I need to be patient for now. By the way, I thought about what you said last night. Here you go, Althemia. I hope you find it interesting. Oh, don't worry. I will. This is a weird, freaky day. I release myself from his grasp and push him away. Crowe! Stop trying to manipulate me! What I want for you is to stop manipulating me. You've got a lot of nerve to call me a liar, you fucking hypocrite! Farmers living in Winter Hollow, a bus coming by when the snow's been removed. Oh, and let's not forget your friend, the talking bird. Let me guess, are you two in cahoots? Planning to sacrifice me to the devil or some shit? Althemia. Well, what's the matter? Nothing to say, huh? Too much honesty for you? I need to think. Honestly, so do I. I take off my jacket and carry it on my arm. He didn't seem too worried about leaving me alone just now. I guess I can't really run away when there's a dreadful blizzard out there. But I'm getting the hell out of here the moment it stops, no matter what. I'd better head to my room. There's got to be a way to escape Winter Hollow. Earlier today, that red-eyed crow was very insistent on covering the strange symbol for me, as if he were afraid I might touch it. I still don't know what that symbol does, but I have a feeling it's the key to leaving this place. Whatever happens, I'm sure to make this nightmare end tomorrow. You're not wrong. This game really makes you work for the bad ending. I kind of like that, though. All the other endings, it's just like... Yeah. I didn't sleep a wink. How could I when I know there's a maniac just a few rooms away? Guarding the room's door was a must. I'm glad it stopped snowing at least. No signs of another blizzard coming either. And look at my backpack. It's not filled to the brim, but still full nonetheless. Since I hadn't been able to sleep anyway, I made the most of my time by packing my clothes and a few other things. This had included my water bottle, the knife I picked up yesterday, a couple of granola bars from the kitchen, and gloves. Guess I'm keeping them after all, huh? Whatever. No time for sentimentality. If I'm going to escape, it has to be now. Or not. Althemia, you awake? Fuck! Can we talk? There's something really important I have to tell you. Too late for that now, Crow Boy. Guess you're still mad at me, huh? Listen, I'll be waiting in the living room, alright? Motherfuck! Of course he's going to wait over there. Can't have me leaving through the window again, can he? I mean, I could always force the keyhole from the entrance with my knife, but... No, it would make a lot of noise, and Crowe could catch me before I even managed to break it. I have to escape from the window in this room. It's smaller, a bit higher than the one in the living room. And let's not forget much sturdier, too. The Althemia from 2 nights ago did not appreciate almost breaking her hands. Basically, it's a fucking pain to open. But I've got no other choice. It's the only way. Gotta pray it has a similar system to the living room's window. I don't want to resort to a plan B this early on. No more dawdling, Althemia. The faster I get away from this cabin, the better. I put on my jacket and get to work. Yeah, I think, that would explain why why the thing was acting funny earlier. That website I use for these things is a bit laggy. And when that goes off, it's going to be quite weird, so I'm just going to have to mentally remember 10:55 is when I can start cursing again. Nope, that wasn't it. Once my feet touch the snow, I break into a run. Okay, I've arrived at the place where I found that strange symbol. That has to be the key to getting out. No doubt about it. Carefully, I take a few minutes to search every nook and cranny in the area surrounding me. Just to be safe, I make sure to check more than once. Heck, I even crawl on all fours despite the ground being freezing. I'm that desperate. Fluff. Fluff! Where the heck is it? I bite my gloved thumb. Think, Althemia. What are you forgetting? Think! Does it have anything to do with the red-eyed crow? Yesterday, I vaguely remember that the symbol suddenly disappeared after he flew off. A swift flapping noise makes me look up. Shenanigans. Although the faded and misty air prevents me from fully distinguishing the silhouettes on the trees, I can still make out several pairs of red eyes staring at me. Of course, the dang bird had friends. I don't know if it's intuition, self-preservation, instinct, or a sixth sense, but everything in my body tells me to get the heck out of there now. I stayed there way too long. Crowe definitely knows I left already. But I can't go back to the cabin. Where do I go? Due to a long bout of unprecedented winter, this area has been closed off to the public. That's right, Winter Hollow Village. Most, if not all, of the houses look pretty run down. But maybe, just maybe, I can use one of them as a hiding spot until I figure out how to leave this place. I might even find some more clues. Didn't have much of a chance before the blizzard and all. Right as I finished mulling this thought over, a sudden chill running up the back of my neck gives me the shivers. It's familiar, yet unsettling, like a weird sensation of deja vu. The unmistakable, relentless feeling that I'm being watched, that I'm being mocked for having the slightest bit of hope. You won't escape. You'll never escape. Whether it's the red-eyed crow somehow sending me a telepathic message, my own negative thoughts, or something else entirely, I'm not sure. Whichever it is, I don't care. I reject them all the same. Won't escape, huh? We'll see about that. Good. Seems like I'm not too late. No signs of any type of crow, bird or human. The village looks exactly like it did yesterday. Sinister and devoid of any souls. I can still hide in one of the houses. Maybe even find some clues if I'm lucky. I hug myself and rub my arms vigorously. It's getting colder. You've got this, Althemia. It's gonna be okay. There's no way of knowing if that's true, but I say the words out loud both to encourage and calm myself down. I'd better hide at one of the I'd better hide at the one that's farthest away from Crowe's cabin. Still, I have to inspect the other houses to see if I find anything. I walk to the first house. Nothing. Not even furniture inside. The second house doesn't fare any better. It has a couple of chairs at least, but nothing even remotely similar to a clue that could help me. The cycle continues. Houses 3 and 4 are quite similar to the second one. A few worn out tables that have seen better days. Chairs so rotten they're probably not even suitable for sitting on. A very, very old hearth. House number 4 did have a desk with drawers, but nothing really of note was inside them. God, it's getting colder. I better eat something to get some warmth. I grabbed 2 granola bars from my backpack and scarfed them down. That hit the spot.
Snowflake, where are you?
Not here! That's where! Right as I'm about to leave house number 4, I hear the distant yet palpable voice of the man I'm running away from. Althemia? Fuck, he's getting closer. Almost as if it were a sort of ritual after how many times I've done it by now. I leave through one of the windows instead of the front door. Unfortunately, because of my urgency, I didn't notice the wooden fence right below and ended up crashing into it. Ah, there you are. Hi. How are you? I'm just exploring. Shit. It breaks my heart that you go as far as escape from the cabin after everything I did for you. Not to mention how dangerous it is to wander by yourself. Oh, yeah, because the Holy Mother of Lettuce here isn't dangerous at all. I just wanted to talk, yes? God, just leave me alone. How did you even find me so quickly? This area is huge. Crowe doesn't answer right away. Instead, he paces around for a few seconds. And stops right in front of me once again. How indeed. I hate being a party pooper, but I'm a little disappointed you're asking that when you figured out so much already, Snowflake. His voice is playful, but there's a certain edge to it that chills me to the bone. His eyes are cold, even colder than the frosty winter air.
Not that it will change anything, but, well, if you must know, a little birdie told me.
I'm fucked, 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 I'm fucked. Run! 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 Run, Althemia. Move your legs. You have to stand up. Or perhaps saying they showed me would be more accurate, I guess. Well, details. I panic, click the button. I kick and flail repeatedly in an embarrassing attempt to get up from the ground, but to no avail. Even trying to reach my backpack to take out the knife, which shouldn't even take more than 5 seconds, seemed like an impossible feat. What's happening? Why don't I have any strength?
Would you look at that?
What did you do to me?
It seems the opium poppies are already kicking in.
Opium poppies? What? Snowflake, sweetheart, you really thought I wouldn't notice you stealing food from the kitchen? Just kill me! Just get it over with! Why are you playing with me like I'm a cat and a mouse? I figured you'd grab something easy to manage like the granola bars you stole yesterday, but I couldn't be sure which snacks you'd end up choosing, so... I just added the powder to all of them! Oh my god, you drugged me! Drugged is a very strong word. I'm just putting you to sleep for a little while. I feel myself getting weaker. And from the look on your face, it seems I won't have to wait much longer. And weaker.
To think a little plant could be so powerful. So intense.
And weaker. To the point where it hurts to keep my eyes open.
Isn't nature just amazing?
The last thing I hear before passing out is the howling winter air and the sound of Crowe's maniacal laughter. Fuck! My head's killing me. What happened? Huh? I find myself surrounded by the same type of wooden walls as the one from the room I stayed in the past few days. Unlike my previous chambers, though, this bedroom has a lot of books and what looks like research papers, to the point where it could be said it's a little messy. Even the desk at the far end is drowned in them. A couple of paintings make the place look slightly more cheerful, but not by much. The most distinguishable ones are the Crowe paintings and the one with a couple of white flowers that remind me of snowdrops. What makes the room look rather sinister is the odd choice of jars. Jars containing herbs and other medicinal plant stuff. Good morning, sleepyhead. How do you feel? Although I tried to move away from him immediately, my body has different plans. Fuck. Feisty, aren't we? Sorry to say you won't be able to move much right now, Snowflake. Don't you dare call me that, you lettuce shithead. What the hell did you do to me? Oh, nothing much. Just needed a little guarantee that you wouldn't be running away the moment you woke up. Again, might I add. So he drugged me. Great. Again, might I add. I'm glad I still had some powder left from the last batch I made. Tying people up is not really my style, you see? I spit in his face. Hapu! Well, I'll be. That's not very nice. Drugging me twice isn't very nice. Crowe wipes his cheek. At least wait until I get a test tube, yes? Wouldn't want to waste it. Excuse me. Excuse me? Excuse me? You want to do what now? I'm watching you. He's collecting your bodily. Don't say it like that. And puts my spit inside a small glass container. What are you gonna do with that? Clone me? Make a more obedient version of me? Because might I add, sir, I was born a fucking deviant, so you ain't gonna get a better version of all this. I can't wait to analyze this. Wonder how many analyses you have. I don't know what analysis is. Guys, what's an analysis? You're sick in the head. Am I? Huh. I guess love makes you do crazy things. This is a first for me.
Oh, come on. You're making me sad, Snowflake. Won't you give me an answer to my confession of love?
No. This isn't love. It's pure obsession. Is that so?
I'm afraid I don't see the difference.
For fuck's sake! If this is how you treat people you love, I don't want to know what you do to the people you hate. People I hate? People? Crowe bites his lips, barely able to contain his laughter. That depends on what you consider to be people. No. No, surely you're pulling my leg here. Well, I may have ensured no one would bother us, be it people or something else entirely. I feel the color leave my face. Even though I'm certain they weren't on my side either, this isn't what I wanted. My stomach does a flip. Ah! Why are you spraying me? Did you do something to the crows? Crowe roars of laughter, not being able to contain it any longer.
I had no choice, Snowflake. They wanted to take you away from me.
Can you believe it? They actually had the nerve to demand I give you to them. Those abominations aren't even real crows. What a fucking insult to Mother Nature. The Red King should really have thought the blood pact over. It's his own fucking fault for not knowing who he was messing with. In any case, I'm sure he got the message by now. Not like he can leave my pantry anyway. I bet he's glad he doesn't have to share food with his siblings. Crowe approaches the bed and puts his hands on either side of my head.
You don't have to worry about anything.
Okay.
I'll protect you.
Okay.
I'll take care of you. Always.
Is that a promise?
Forever and always.
How long's forever? Sorry, I needed a moment to process that. I'm pretty sure that was the Yandere ending. And if that wasn't the Yandere ending, then I got questions. Yep. Yay. Oh, brother. Well, you know what they say. Ah. Well, you know, this one was kind of cute. We turned out to be just as crazy as him in this ending, but that one was pretty cute. This is where the dev should have suddenly made a fourth ending appear. This game is actually completed. I guess the dev expected us to get the Yandere ending first, considering the order of everything. But thank you people of YouTube for watching this VOD whenever it goes up. I have no idea. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!